Yeah.
Well, one of the other issues that I want to talk about before we go, and it's a touchy subject, but if you saw the news, you saw what was going on. They brought this thing back up about Victoryland, and I'm just gonna say my point and what's going on with Victoryland. You know, I know that there was a constitutional amendment set forth a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And in that constitutional amendment, the sheriffs, the people voted on the Victoryland. People voted on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see how it will be illegal unless they do something to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless they do something to change that amendment.
That's right.
Now, granted, everybody that work at Victoryland is not from Macon County.
Right.
But they employ right now, I think, about 300 people.
Okay.
So my whole thing with that is, if they close Victoryland, that's 300 people that won't be able to feed their families.
Exactly.
Back when Victoryland was really running really good, they employed about 2,500 people from all over.
That's a lot of people.
But I saw, and you can see that when Victoryland closed, man, people lost their houses. They had to pull people out of, the kids out of college. They lost their cars. Man, that was sad.
That's right. That's right.
That was really sad. And for a place, well, like I said, everybody wasn't from Macon County, but it employed a lot of Macon County people.
That's right. That's right.
So that hurt the economics around here really bad.
Real.
And not only that, Victoryland paid light bill, they pay property taxes, which indirectly comes directly to the county.
That's right.
So it indirectly affects everybody, because if the commissioner's not getting that tax base or the city not getting that electric bill, they got to do other things to make up that revenue to pay the people that even work in the city and the county.
Exactly.
And it really hurts.
It really does.
So agree with me or don't agree with me, for me, it's very important for me to fight for the rights of Victoryland, not for me, but for the people of the community,
Mm-hmm.
and for these families that will lose everything.
Everything.
And to me, back November the 5th, 2015, the governor issued Executive Order 13, which said that the sheriff and the district attorney would be over all the laws.
Wow.
Here. Not the attorney general, but the sheriff.
Exactly.
And it's the way the sheriff see it, because of the constitutional amendment, and being the only constitutional officer here, it's up to me to regulate that.
That's right.
And it's the way I see it. In the letters that I had coming from the governor, me having a personal conversation with the governor, we talked about this.
Okay.
And they said that if the machines were legal,
okay,
I took all the steps I could to make sure the machines were legal.
Right.
We had, let me look at that, with BMM and GLI, two of the leading people or groups in the industry, came in and certified those machines.
Okay.
I took every steps I could to make sure they were legal machines, and we did that.
Right.
So they should be okay.
That's right.
They were certified by the sheriff. So they are okay. I shouldn't say should be. They are okay.
That's right.
So all of a sudden this comes back up again after all these months. And my whole thing is, if you don't agree with what's going on, and they're actually paying bingo, they're bingo machines, they're not slot machines.
Right.
But if you don't agree, what are you going to do? They've already voted on it.
That's right.
So how can you change that now?
That's right.
Now you're violating our constitutional rights.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I feel so strongly about, now I'm not going to do nothing wrong.
Right.
I'm not going to break the law.
Right.
So if you do it the right way, but the only right way is what, you're going to go back and have the people vote again?
Right.
The people of Macon County vote again? Because they already voted one time. It was already put into a constitutional amendment.
Right, right.
And they said it's what the sheriff sees, the sheriff regulates bingo. And that's what I'm doing, regulating bingo. And I'm not speaking anything or saying anything bad about anybody, especially Attorney General. But he hadn't once called and say, hey, can we work on what's going on? Show me what's legal, what's not legal. And I'd be glad to do that.
Right.
But he has never done that.
Right.
So I'm not defying what's going on. I'm just protecting the rights of the people that are here and what they put me here to do.
That's right.
And that's all it amounts to. I'm not mad with anybody. But I know this is very important for the people of Macon County and the surrounding areas. So if I think they're right and I know they're right, then I stand up for the people.
That's right.
And I'm not going to break the law. I'm not going to do anything wrong. And I hope the people of Macon County stand behind me because I'm just trying to do what's right.
That's right.
And that's what I see is right now.
Right.
And that's what I mean. And that's what I feel in my heart. This is right. But everybody know I'm not going to do anything wrong. Not going to do anything wrong. Yeah. Not going to do anything to jeopardize anybody.
Right.
But this is what's right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a big thing right now, but I'm a big boy. I can stand up and say what I mean and mean what I say.
That's right.
And I'll just take the fight as long as I can.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm sure they're going to bring us to court. They were talking about suing the casino and whatever. You know what I mean? If that's what they need to do, that's what they need to do.
Right, right.
And I hope Macon County will stand behind each other and stand with what we're trying to fight for and what we believe in, because that's what I believe in.
Right, right.
And that's taking care of Macon County and the citizens here.
That's right.
And that's all it amounts to.
Right.
But for me, I don't go out there and play the machines or the dolls, anything. You know, I've never done that. But I still fight for the people who want to do that because that's their right.
That's right. They voted on it.
They voted on it.
Voted
it's
on
their right.
Right.
And I hope one day, you know, and I mean, this is something that's been a debate for a long time.
Right.
I hope one day they make all of this legal, because guess what people do? When they want to go play the lottery, we don't have a lottery here. So they go get in their car, they go to Florida,
Right.
they go to Georgia, and they still play the lottery.
That's right.
They still do that. They go to Mississippi, they go to all these places. So we're losing all that money. You know, and that money helps education,
Right.
helps our roads, helps
Right.
our bridges,
Right.
keep a lot of people working, pays a lot of scholarships, and all those things. And guess what? Alabama sitting in the middle with no money.
That's right.
You know, we in debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
Money Xing out.
money leaving.
Yeah, leaving.
If you want to gamble, what you going to do?
Go over there to Georgia.
You going to go and play.
That's right. Georgia, Mississippi,
Mississippi.
Florida, all the surrounding counties,
Right.
all the surrounding states have it. You know,
Right.
but you know, it is
But we
what
don't.
we don't. No, we perish.
And I'm not trying to push what I say on people, but I'm just looking at what's going on.
That's right.
And for us, education is the key.
That's right.
And our schools are broke. You know, these kids I'm not going to say need books, because we used to say they need books.
Yeah.
But they done got beyond books. They need iPads.
iPads.
You know, they need all this stuff, communication. They need all kind of things.
Right, right.
Computers, things have changed now.
Right.
So are we going to keep up with the rest of the states, or are we going to stay behind?
Yeah.
And that's the key.
Yeah. You're right.
And you know, you close a place like that down, and not only that place, you know, the other places around the state that they're talking about now, because there's 5 of them.
That's right.
So you close all those places down, now your unemployment rate is really getting high.
Exactly. Wow.
And you got families without jobs, people in poverty. And to me, it's just wrong.
Yeah.